Welcome students. This is our last lecture for our ongoing chapter Understanding Shapes. This is our part 9, continuing with our exercise 9.2, question number 6. In today's lecture I'll be dealing with 4 questions which apparently looks to be typical, very complex, but they are very simple. Okay, the first question itself, which you can see on the screen, definitely I'll mark this as very important. Before starting this part 9 video, I'll definitely tell you that if at all you have not watched and understood part 7 and part 8, I repeat, if you have not watched and understood sincerely part 7 and part 8, you cannot go for this part 9 because everything is interlinked. The difficulty level is increasing merely. Okay, let's start, all of you. In this question number 6, there is no statement given to us, no data written. They have just given this diagram. So merely by looking at the diagram, we can judge what is the case. Here we can see 2 arrows, here we can see 2 arrows. These 2 arrows means this line is parallel to this line. Okay, this is one of the transversal, this is the other transversal. So let's very quickly give the name over here. Let us say that this line is AB and this line is PQ. This AB is parallel to PQ because this 2 arrows, Okay, now this I can give it as capital M, capital N. Any name you can give. This MN is like a transversal. A transversal is a line which cuts the 2 parallel lines. Another case we have this as a transversal. So I can give this as name. It's my choice. Here I'll give S and here this is capital T. Okay, so MN and ST are the transversals which cuts the 2 parallel lines AB and PQ. What is asked to us? They have asked the variables. We need to find the value of X, Y and Z. Okay, now see, it's so simple, students. Just pay attention. I want you all to just see the first transversal. I'm highlighting with the green color. This MN is a transversal, right? I'm highlighting this with the green color, please. The diagram looks to be very complex, but see this with the green color I have highlighted. Now students, please see here, I'm keeping my hand over here. If you see this, I'm keeping my hand over here. This is my transversal. This is my transversal, please. Okay, and these are the 2 parallel lines. This is first parallel line, this is second parallel line. Just don't see about this line. Forget about this line. Just think that there is no line over here. Okay, see this green color line. Okay, these 2 are the parallel lines. This is the first line, this is the second line. Okay, can I say this 55 is on the left side of the transversal? This 55, this green color transversal is on the left side of the transversal. This X is also on the left side of the transversal. Okay, and when I say these 2 lines are parallel, this and this lines are parallel, so 55 is above the parallel line, X is also above the parallel line. So when we have 2 angles which are on the one side of the transversal, either left or right, here we have on the left 55 and X, and both are above the parallel lines. So this 55 is equal to X. Reason will be corresponding angles. Yes, corresponding angles. So how will I say? See here, please. First, it's very important to write that AB is parallel to PQ. Okay, AB is parallel to PQ. Okay, it's given to us. Okay, then we can say what's the name of this angle X? What's the name of this angle X? Its name is, okay, I have not mentioned any name to this point, so let me give any name to this point. This point. Okay, we have used all the things here. I'll call it as, for example, U. I'll call this as U. Okay, I'll call this point as capital V. I'll call this point as W. Okay, so what is the name of this angle X? Name of this X is UWV. This angle X ka name is UWV, or you can say VWU. Okay, what's the name of this 55? MUA, because point is U. MUA, or you can say AUM. I'll call it as MUA. Okay, please see here. How will I write? Angle MUA. Angle MUA is equal to angle UWV. UWV. Reason, corresponding angles. Corresponding angles, please. Okay, that's it now. So therefore, what's the value of angle MUA? MUA is 55. So 55 is equal to, what's the value of UWV? UWV is this x. That's it. So we got our value, students. So value of x is what? 55 degree. It was so simple. Now next part please, fast. The next part of the question here also. Now I highlight this transversal with the red color. Can you all please see this transversal? This red color transversal. Now just don't imagine about this green color transversal. Just don't see that there is the green color transversal. I'm marking a cross over here. Just see this red color transversal. I'm keeping my hand over here, please. I'm keeping my hand over here. Okay, can I say, students, this 60 degrees on the right hand side of the red color transversal, and y is also on the right hand side. This 60 degree here is on the right hand side of the red color transversal, and y is also on the right hand side of the transversal. 60 is above this line AB, and y is also above this line PQ. So this 60 is equal to y. Reason, corresponding angles. Okay, let us first write the name of this angle. It can be either written as SUB or BUS. What's the name of this angle y? Can be written as UVW or WVU. Okay, let's start. First I'll write this SUB. So angle SUB is equal to angle UVW. UVW. Reason, same, corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. Okay, therefore what's the value of angle SUB? SUB is 60 degree, and UVW, this angle is y. That's it. So we got our value that y is nothing but 60 degree. Okay, now how much things were needed to find? See here, we needed 3 things over here. One was x, other was y, and third was the value of z. We got x as 55 degree, we got y as 60 degree, and what's z? This is still unknown. This one. Now how to find this z? Z is over here. Can I say, students, can you see this is a straight line, please? I'm highlighting with the blue color. And we have studied a theorem that sum of all the angles on a straight line is equal to 180 degree. I repeat again, sum of all the angles on a straight line is equal to 180 degree. So 55 plus z plus 60 is equal to 180 degree. Yes, let's do it very quickly. The third step, please. Okay, the third step, 55. Okay, let me write the name of the angles first, please. What's the name of this angle? MUA. Angle MUA plus name of this angle MUS plus SUB is equal to 180 degree. Reason will be sum of all angles on a straight line is 180 degree. I have written ST dot for representing a straight line. Sum of all angles on a straight line is equal to 180 degree. Now what's the value of this MUA? MUA is this 55 degree plus what's the value of this MUS? MUS is this Z plus what's the value of this SUB? SUB is this 60 is equal to 180 degree. So 55 plus Z plus 60 is equal to 180 degree. Therefore Z is equal to Z, this is 180 degree, and see this 55 plus 60, if you do the addition 55 plus 60 it comes to 115. 55 plus 60 is 115. When 115 comes on the right hand side it becomes minus 115. Okay, so now this becomes, therefore Z is equal to 180 minus 115, which comes to be 65 degree, please. 65. So we got this also as 65 degree. So we got the values of all the 3 angles, students. Please pause the video and do it fast. Okay, students, now the second question for this video lecture, it's sub question D. It's very important. Very important. Okay, pay attention please, all of you on the screen. Nothing new concept, we have already done. Now once again, let me repeat very quickly that this 2 arrows and this 2 arrows means these 2 lines are parallel to each other. There are no names given over here. We need to write the names. Let us call this as A, capital B, capital C, capital D. Any name you can give. Okay, let me call this as P, Q, R. Okay, so line AB is parallel to line CD. Line AB is parallel to line CD. It's given to us. Okay, so here line AB is parallel to line CD, and this PQ is acting like a transversal. PQ cuts the two parallel lines. Also this RQ or QR cuts the two parallel lines. So there are two transversals, PQ and QR. What is we need to find? We need to find the unknown values of X, Y and Z. Okay, now very quickly pay attention over here. All of you, please pay attention. Now I'm highlighting this. Please see this PQ. All of you, please pay attention. It's clearly given to us that this line CD is parallel to line AB. I repeat again, line CD is parallel to line AB, and this PQ is like a transversal. So can I say this 54 and X are the interior angles? So the interior angles means andar wale angles, and we have a property that sum of the co-interior angles or sum of interior angle is equal to 180 degree. I repeat again, please. These two lines are parallel to each other. It's given to us. These two lines are parallel to each other, and this is PQ is like a transversal. So here this 54 and here this X. Here this 54 and here this X are the interior angles. So sum of interior angle is equal to 180 degree. Can I apply it? Yes, definitely I can apply it. Okay, so can I say in the first part, what's the name of this angle? It's CPQ. Angle CPQ. CPQ plus angle AQP plus angle AQP is equal to 180 degree, please. Reason, sum of interior angles is 180 degree. Sum of interior angles is 180 degree, please. Okay, so therefore what's the value of angle CPQ? CPQ is 54 degree. Okay, so it's 54 degree plus what's the value of this AQP? AQP is X, is equal to 180 degree. This I copied this as it is. So this will be therefore X is equal to 180 minus 54. Okay, 180 minus 54, and 180 minus 54 is 126 degree, please. Okay, so therefore I don't have place, that's why I'm writing it like this here. You will write one below another. Therefore X is equal to 180 minus 54 is 126 degree. This is our first answer. We got it. Okay, next. Now starting with the second part. As I told you, these two blue lines are parallel. So this X and 54 were the interior angles because we considered this PQ as one of the transversals. Now see here, students. Please see here. I am highlighting another transversal. See here, please. Can I say this black color line? See the right hand side of this black color line. Can I say these two lines, these two blue color lines are parallel to each other, and this Z and 152, please. This Z and 152. This is my pen. This is like a transversal black color line. This Z and 152 are the interior angles because these two blue lines are parallel. So Z plus 152 is equal to 180 degree. Reason will be same, co-interior angles, please. Okay, so here in the second part, angle. What's the name of this angle Z? BQR. Angle BQR. Okay, plus what's the name of this 152? DRQ. Angle DRQ is equal to 180 degree. Reason will be same. Sum of interior angles is 180 degree. Okay, sum of interior angles is 180 degree. So therefore what's the value of this BQR? BQR is Z plus what's the value of this DRQ? DRQ is 152 degree. 152 is equal to this 180 degree copied as it is. So therefore this Z will be what? 180 minus 152. Z is 180 minus 152. I don't have place, that's why I'm writing here on the right hand side. You will write one below another. Therefore Z is equals to 180 minus 152 is 28 degree. Yes, this is the answer. So we got the value of X, we got the value of Z, and now it's a very simple thing. Now pay attention, please. Can I say, students, we got the value of X, what value we got for x? Let me write over here. See, I'll write here. Value of x is 126 degree. I'm writing within a circle. Value of z is 28 degree. I'm writing within a circle. Can I say, students, please see here now. Please see here. This is one of our lines. I'm highlighting with the blue color. I'm highlighting with the blue color. The name, the AB is the line. I'm keeping a pen over here. There are three angles over here. If you see, one is x, one is y, and one is z. Sum of all the angles on a straight line, this AB, in our case, the blue color line, is 180 degree. Sum of, see, this is a blue color line AB. I'm highlighting it with this pen. There are three angles here, x, y, and z. Sum of all the angles on a straight line is equal to 180 degree. So x plus y plus z is equal to 180 degree. Let us do that property. Okay, so now the third one, sum of all angles on a straight line, ST means straight line, on a straight line is 180 degree, please. Okay, is 180 degree. So now therefore the name of the three angles will be AQP, angle AQP plus ये y वाले का नाम PQR, angle PQR plus, you can also say RQP, and the name of this will be RQB, or you can write BQR. I'll write RQB. RQB is equal to 180 degree. Okay, so what's the AQB? A is like x, this is like y, and this is like z. So x plus y plus z is equal to 180 degree, please. So this will be, what's the value of x? X ka value is 126 to 126. What's the value of y? We don't know. Plus z, it's 28, is equal to 180 degree. Okay, so now I just have to add everything over here. So this 126 plus 28 over here. 126 plus 28 comes to 154. Okay, so y plus 154 is equal to 180 degree. Y plus 154 is equal to this 126 plus 28 is 154. Okay, so y is 180 minus 154 degree. 180 minus 154 goes on right hand side, becomes minus 154. 180 minus 154 is 26 degree. So y is equal to 26 degree, please. Yes. So we found out all the three values. It was very, very important questions. You will not do it like this. You will go one below another. Pause the video, please, and do it first. Okay, students. Now the third question for our video lecture, it's sub question C. Now this is very simple, students. It's clearly seen from the diagram. There are two arrows here, two arrows here, two arrows here. That means these three lines are parallel to each other. They are not named, so let us give them naming. Any name you can give. I'm giving you AB. I'll tell this as CD. I'll tell this as EF. AB, CD, EF. Line AB is parallel to line CD, is parallel to line EF. Okay, so I'll just mention here that line AB is parallel to line CD, is parallel to line EF. Okay, they all are parallel to each other, and we need to find the unknowns. Unknowns over here are Q, and second is P over here. Okay, very quickly, students, can you see this BD? I'll highlight this BD, please, first. Can you see this BD? I'm highlighting with the red color. This BD acts like a transversal. AB and CD are parallel to each other. I repeat again. Okay, see here, please. This is B, right? This AB is parallel to CD. AB is parallel to CD, and this BD acts like a transversal. So right now we did, can I say this 70 and Q are the interior angles which lies between the two parallel lines? So 70 and Q are interior angles. Sum of interior angles is equal to 180 degree, please. So the first part, can I say what's the name of the 70? ABD, angle ABD plus what's the name of this Q? CDB, or you can even write BDC. Angle CDB is equal to 180 degree. Reason, sum of interior angles is 180 degree. Sum of interior angles is 180 degree, please. Okay, so now therefore what's the value of this angle ABD? ABD is the 70 degree plus what's the value of this CDB? CDB is this Q, is equal to 180 degree. Okay, now can I easily find the value of Q? 70 goes there, so therefore Q is equal to 180 minus 70 degree. Okay, so therefore students, now Q will be what? 180 minus 70 comes to 110 degree. That's it. We got the value of Q. And believe me, the second part is so simple. I'll highlight it with a green color. Please see here, all of you see here, please. See this. Can I say a Z is formed over here? See the green color pen, please. See the Z, like this, a Z is formed. Like this, or but here the case is something like this. This pattern wala Z is formed. See this. I know Z always are like this, but here this pattern wala Z is formed. Can you feel the Z? So can I say, students, pay attention here, pay attention. Can I say over here, this P and this 130 comes inside the Z? This, here it is P and here it is 130. This P and 130 comes inside the Z. So we say that P is equal to 130. This angle is equal to this angle. Reason, alternate angles. When Z are formed, we say alternate angles, please. Okay, so second part, please. Second part, can I say over here that angle, what's the name of this angle? CDE. Angle CDE is equal to, what's the name of this 130? DEF, or you can write FED. I'll write DEF. Angle DEF. Okay, a reason will be alternate angles. Alternate angles, please. Okay, so therefore, what's the value of angle CDE? CDE is this P is equal to DEF. DEF is 130 degree. Okay, so that's it. We got the value of this P also. So value of P is 130 degree over here, and value of Q is 110 degree. It was so simple. Pause the video please and do it. The diagram should be at the center of the page. Diagram ka height should be minimum 7 to 8 rolled lines, please. Most important is the diagram. Pause the video and do it first. Students, now the last question of this session, please. It's clearly mentioned to us over here that this is a quadrilateral. Let's name it. Let it be A, B, C and D. Here 2 arrows and here 2 arrows. That means this 2 lines, this AB is parallel to DC. And this 1 arrow over here and 1 arrow over here. See this, 1 arrow over here and 1 arrow over here. Means this AD is parallel to BC. So of course it's like a parallelogram. Okay, it's a quadrilateral 4-sided figure. This AB is parallel to DC and this AD is parallel to BC. I'm not saying it's equal, huh? They are parallel. Okay, so I write the things over here. This AB is parallel to this DC. Okay, and this AD is parallel to BC. AD is parallel to BC. It's clearly mentioned over here. We have to write it. Okay, what are the things unknown? Only one thing, students. Only we need to find X. Here they have not asked the value of the angle. Only they need to find the unknown variable. So X is the unknown variable. So our question is just to find the value of X. That's it. Okay. Can I say, students, once again, please see here. I'll highlight with the blue color. This line is parallel to this line. This line is parallel to this line. 1 arrow, 1 arrow. And can I say this line then acts as a transversal? If I just consider this 2 lines, for this 2 lines, if I consider, can I say this red color lines acts as a transversal which cuts the 2 lines? I know that this line is parallel to this line. For 1 minute, just forget about this line. Don't consider this line. So these 2 lines are parallel to each other, and this red color lines acts like a transversal. So now, students, can I say these 2 angles are like the interior angles between the 2 parallel lines? Okay, so sum of the interior angles is equal to 180 degree. Okay, so what's the name of this angle? Angle ADC. Angle ADC plus what's the name of this angle? DCB. Angle DCB is equal to 180 degree, please. Reason, sum of interior angles is 180 degree, please. Is 180 degree. Okay, so therefore, what's the value of this angle ADC? What's the value of angle ADC is 7x plus 19 plus this plus, as it is in between, this plus comes here. What's the value of this DCB? Angle DCB is 5x minus 13. 5x minus 13 is equal to 180 degree. Is equal to 180 degree, please. Okay, so now it's just the matter of solving. 7x plus 19 plus 5x minus 13 is equal to 180 degree. 7x plus 5x comes to what? 12x. 7x plus 5x comes to what? 12x. Okay, and what is this? Plus 19 and minus 13. Plus 19 and minus 13 is plus 6. is equal to 180 degree. Okay, so this will be what? Therefore 12x is equal to 180 minus 6. This 6 goes on the right hand side, becomes minus 6 over here. So this will be therefore 12x is equal to 180 minus 6. It's 174. Okay, it's 174 over here. So now I'll say I don't have place here. Okay, let me shift it a little bit. So therefore x will be what? 174 upon 12. 12 comes down over here. Let's cancel with 2. 2 6s are 12. It's 17. So 2 8s are 16. Carry 1. This becomes 14. 2 7s are 14. Now students, 8 plus 7 is 15. And 15 goes in 3 times table. 6 also goes in 3 times table. So 3 2s are is 6. 3 2s are is 6. It's 8. So 2 is remaining. Becomes 27. 3 9s are 27. Okay. So now can I say value of x will be what? 29 upon 2. This can be termed as one of the answers, or if you convert into decimal point, we can say it's 14.5 degree. Value of x is 14.5 degree, please. Okay, all of you pause the video please and complete it fast.